Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Hachimura out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Peyton Pritchard out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Queta in at the 5. So Boston wins the tip. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And MP has let everyone know he really wants to take home Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, MP has certainly made his mark on D. The biggest thing I've noticed, the effort he puts in. He doesn't lose focus, plays hard. He's always played under control. That's a kind of cool confidence that can really rattle shooters.
And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Facing off tonight are 2 of the best players in the league at getting stops. I asked NP how much it would mean to him to be named Defensive Player of the Year, and he told me that his coaches have made defense a priority. He said it's my goal every night to be the best defender on the floor, and that kind of effort helps win games for his team. That's what it's all about. He said if I win the award too, that's just icing on the cake.
Well, we know what they say, defense wins championships. And we appreciate that great report.
Not the top shooter in the league, but Anthony does hit enough threes to keep you honest.
MP passes to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP finds Maxey. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Pritchard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 6 to shoot. Queta, the pass to Pritchard. Over Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Edgecombe. From downtown, the rebound by Queta.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Tatum against Hachimura. Now here's Anthony. Brown outside. And the 3 off target.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Kicks it out to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. Pritchard from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Fires for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Tatum against MP. Beyond the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Maxey, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Brown finds Pritchard. Anthony, no one around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Edgecombe with it. Tatum on him. And here's MP for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Here's Anthony. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Pritchard launches it from deep.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Banked in off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
MP finds Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the 76ers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid, and Georgia subbed in for Hachimura. Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. George against Brown. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Tatum with a screen on Maxey to the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Here's Kendall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Tatum passes to Garza. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. There's the pick. Will it go? Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for two. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Puts it up from 7. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
Here's Kendall. McCain finds MP. And got it! Another basket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Boston shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Tatum passes to Garza. And the rejection by MP. Tatum a screen. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Philadelphia leading by 20. The drive by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
MP's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Gillespie. McCain defending. Walsh can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
A nice shot by George.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Grant outside. Tatum with a screen on Maxey. Grant the pass to Walsh. The three from Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Tatum. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Philadelphia dictating the flow. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The drive by MP. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Tatum on the wing. Over MP. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Tatum, that's for two. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
The offensive rebound, kicks it out to MP. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the dunk by Tatum.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here is George. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Here's Gillespie. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Drills the three-pointer.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Down low, Walsh. And that one is stuffed right through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. MB is number 1.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pass to McCain. Lock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The screen from Brown. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
George finds MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Walsh. Tatum on the wing. To stop the run. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And it's Gillespie missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Tatum on the wing. Covered by MP. Here's Gillespie. Buries it from three-point range. Gillespie's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And that one's good, George.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He scored 64 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Tatum. Philadelphia able to drain the three, and the shot falls short this time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP finds McCain. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
McCain's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the middle, Edgecombe with the steal. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Tatum. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Edgecombe. Here's Pritchard. Shot to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And George kicks to MP. Shamet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And that one's good. MP.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Misses the three.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Offensive rebound. Embiid, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The three from Tatum.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Brown. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hachimura is checked in for George. And here's MP for three. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Tatum, and the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 17.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Gonzalez passes to Anthony. Now Pritchard shoots the three, drills it from outside. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pritchard with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Queta. And here is Anthony. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Tatum's got 23.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The 76ers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Embiid finds MP. And the layup falls. He has 29.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Tatum out to Gonzalez and stolen by MP. .132 left in the first half, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Back to Gonzalez. From outside, off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And Boston has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The three from Tatum. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now Anthony. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Over in the corner, Pritchard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Pritchard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
From deep, Maxey. The 76ers another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to halftime. Let's start with MP. He has been fantastic.
Carrying the team at the offensive end, MP is the MVP right now.
Yeah, the scoring, the consistency of effort, no quit. When others are just tired, he's just warming up.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Maxey. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Hachimura. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Now here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the 76ers. Down low, here's Data. Howard down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Kendall, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Jacks up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Anthony. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points here for VJ Edgecombe.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
The three from Anthony. Rebound by the 76ers.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Brown. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum draws the double. Fires the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chill with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and to make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Rui Hachimura. It's George on the wing. MP kicks to Maxey. Clock at 6. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Outside Anthony. Outside Tatum. The three-pointer no good. 76ers have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. A nice shot by MP.
MP looking solid from there.
Now here's Tatum. 28 points for him. Here's Anthony. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Pritchard. 14 points for him. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one falls.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Tatum with a screen on McCain. Outside Tatum. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And here's Anthony from the arc. MP grabs the miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Going in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Tatum, that's for two. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And here's Maxey outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
They need this one. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Back to MP. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. MP's got 46 points. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Off target from outside.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
The kick out to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here is Brown after Paul George getting his three to go. Maxey on the wing, covered by Anthony. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Tatum. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
There's Brown with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Here's Maxey. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Anthony. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Anthony. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pritchard with the ball. He's got 14. And here's Tatum for three. He can't get that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Maxey against Tatum. And here's MP for three. They get it back. The three from George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. George has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Bounce pass Pritchard. Brown against George to stop the run and finished off by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
MP kicks to George. Shoots over Brown. That's short off the rim. Boston shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Over in the corner, Pritchard. No good with the triple. Pritchard's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. And MP throws it down hard.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. 35 seconds left in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Maxey. MP sets the screen. Another possession, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. It's good. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
The three, and another assist for him.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer a good look.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Team's changing it up here. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Anthony. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Keita. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. Cole Anthony is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 55.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Brown kicks to Tatum. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Tatum against MP. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled.
I'm here with MP, who put together another impressive defensive performance in the win.
Thanks, Dom.
You've talked about how much of what happens on the defensive end goes unseen, unappreciated. Give us an example or two of what you wish more people noticed on that end.
Yeah, it's just a pick and roll. There's a million ways to defend it. You can hedge, you can ice, you can drop. How many people can really tell you what coverage a team is running? But it's our job as a league and your job as the media to educate the fans. So we work together to do that.
That's right, we're working hard. Thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps